Hey, welcome in, everybody. We just left the motorcycle track in Springfield, Illinois at the state fairgrounds. Got some fuel, and we are headed about 100 miles back to Farmer City. We'll get some dinner. Let's wait and get a clearing here so I can concentrate for a second. Yeah, I had some good races. Thankfully, no accidents over the weekend. There were 3 motorcycles that lost their engines in the main event. But just great for everybody's safe. All right. We are right at the edge of town. Going to jump on Route 54. So it's been a good 5 days so far. I've been on the road for 5 days. And first 3 days traveling to Illinois from Route 66. And yesterday went to Chicago, had a really good time. Just going to the Lakeshore Drive, went by Soldier Field, stopped off at the starting point of Route 66, right there off of Randolph. Stopped in Pontiac, Illinois, went to a Route 66 museum. That was pretty neat. Master, the duck guy, what's up? Yeah, I just left the races and heading over to my cousin's house. A couple cities away. We're in Illinois right now. Been on our Route 66 tour for 5 days. Finished up in Chicago yesterday, where the Route 66 actually starts. We came kind of backwards. We started off in Kingman, Arizona. We're out of Las Vegas, Nevada, so we started off in Kingman, Arizona, and traveled Route 66. Checked out some nice spots and everything. Hey, Dan, how you doing? Good to see you. Been a while. So traveling Route 66 whenever we could, and stopping off in all the neat little towns. Got a lot of pictures from the roadside attractions, old gas stations, old motels. So we're gonna go back to my cousin's house, visit a couple brothers tomorrow, and then we'll head down to southern Illinois, get some more Route 66. Then I think we're gonna go to Branson, Missouri Tuesday, do a little sightseeing, and then find some good 2-lane highway to start heading back west. I do like your duck. You should go check out some of my videos. I think we have 14 or 15 ducks now. Yeah, well, I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm same as you. I've been out of the. I've been putting videos out, but I've been out of the loop, traveling a lot this summer, so I really haven't had time to Go check out people's channels very much. Not trying to be one-sided or anything. It's just I've been traveling so much. Then I got a couple of big projects going at the house, which I'll be getting into here in a couple of weeks. Temperature's starting to cool down out in Las Vegas. I think we got a couple more 100-degree days. Okay, I'll go look at that whenever I get to the hotel room tonight. I'll take a look at that, Dan, see what's going on. So yeah, I took off in June, did a motorcycle trip down to, well, I went through New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, went into Memphis, Tennessee, did a little hanging around in Memphis, Tennessee on Beale Street. Then I went south to Tupelo, Mississippi, the birthplace of Elvis. After that, I got on the Natchez Trace Parkway, rode that all the way back up to Nashville, hung out in Nashville, then I went hit Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, and then headed back west. Once I got west at Las Vegas, I hung out about 10 days, and then it was time for Sturgis, so I took off to Sturgis. Did 10 days there. Brittisville, hello there. Been a while. Went to Sturgis, took 3 of my buddies with me. Got back from Sturgis, stayed home in Vegas for 2 weeks. Those guys are all those guys that just passed us, they're probably from Europe somewhere, either Germany or Switzerland or something. They're probably doing the Route 66 tour in the United States. A lot of people fly over here from Europe, different countries, New Zealand, and they'll do the Route 66 from Chicago to Santa Monica. I can tell because they're all rented motorcycles. The rented motorcycles use that gray, they're a gray color. So anyways, Sturgis, I decided to come out here to the races in Springfield. Hadn't been for a while. I got a hold of my buddy Michael because he's retired also, and asked him if he wanted to take a trip. I said I'm going to take a 10-day trip out to Illinois. And he started asking about Route 66 because he had never been this way. So I told him, heck yeah, we'll just take a Route 66 sightseeing tour. Oh, that'd be good, Dan. Next year is the 100-year anniversary of Route 66. It opened in so next year would be a good time to do it. There'll be a lot of events at all the little sites all across the country. There's a lot of spots where Route 66 looks like this right here. And then there'll be spots where you can't ride on it. You got to get on the regular highway. It pretty much parallels with Interstate 44, well, 55 in Illinois. Then it hits Interstate 44 in Missouri. And then Interstate 40 in Oklahoma. Take 40 all the way to Barstow, California. And then from Barstow, you'll get on the, well, it kind of goes across, but it wind up on Interstate 10 and go right into Santa Monica. So I've been Kingman over to Santa Monica, where the Route 66 ends. Now I'm in Kingman, always where it begins. So I've got enough video footage to put everything together in a proper video from Chicago to Santa Monica. So I'll be working on that whenever I get back home. So that ought to be a good video. But it's beautiful weather out here. Summer's starting to break. It's about 79 degrees today. It's partly cloudy, you can see that. It's been good riding weather. We caught rain for about maybe 3 minutes in Albuquerque, close to Albuquerque, New Mexico, just before Albuquerque. So we caught rain for 3 minutes, and we've been riding for about 2,220 miles. So 2220. I'm gonna have to point the camera to the odometer here in just another mile. We'll be at all twos on this trip. This trip will be part 22, 22, 2. So yeah, it's been a beautiful trip. Weather's great, great riding. Look at the roads, you know. Can't complain about this. Just cruising along at 60 miles an hour, not in any hurry to get anywhere. And then whenever we leave out of here, tomorrow I'll be visiting the rest of my family. 2 brothers, a couple cousins, and ex-sister-in-law. Do all that visiting tomorrow, and then we'll cut out Tuesday morning and catch as much two-lane back road highway as we can possibly do on our way back to Las Vegas. We're just going to spend 4 or 5 days taking it easy on the way back. Let's see, we got about a half mile to go, and then I'm going to take a look at the odometer. Almost there. Hope you guys can hear me okay. I just picked up this Bluetooth helmet before I left home. There we go. There you go, guys. All twos. Hang on. Get you guys back up in there. There we go. Oh, good, Dan. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting ready to do some more work on our Jeep. We need to just go through and do a lot of maintenance on it. We haven't been driving it steady for about 3 years. Debbie drove it a little bit last year, but not very much. Maybe put on 300 or 400 miles. Then we just put it back up. But her little HHR, Chevy HHR that we towed behind the RV, it blew up on her on the way back from Sturgis. her and her sister and one of our granddaughters went up to Sturgis and worked doing the vending booths. They were on their way back, and I don't know what happened, but they spun a bearing and the rod started knocking real bad. So I had to get a neighbor to go by my house and pick up my pickup truck and go up there and rescue them. So she's been driving my little Toyota Tacoma. She don't mind driving that, but I think she'd be happier if I got the Jeep going for her. So over the next couple months, I'll get that running pretty good for her. Go through it, make sure everything's okay. Hope everybody's having a good day, enjoying this Labor Day weekend, getting your barbecue on. I hope everybody's barbecuing, having a good time, or whatever you enjoy doing. This is the first time I've ever been down this highway. I used to live in Illinois, but I never been down this back road. Of course, I didn't spend much time over in Springfield. If I went to Springfield, I always just rode the freeway. But as far as motorcycle riding goes, I like riding all these back roads. Don't have much traffic. You don't have to worry about, you know how it is. You know the types of people you can run into on the highway sometimes. People are in a hurry, they're impatient, not paying any attention to motorcycles, that's for sure. Especially when you get to the big cities. So it's always nice to ride back to Illinois and Indiana, run through different states, wherever you can catch the nice country roads like this. We're looking for a nice restaurant. Well, we don't know what nice is out here anyways. We're looking for a little restaurant or cafe in one of these small towns. We're getting hungry. We had breakfast about 9 o'clock this morning before we went to the racetrack. Let's see. You guys watch the road for me. I had a comment in here earlier that was held for review. I just wanted to scroll back and say, I see what it is. Oh, that's all them ducks that you were talking about. Now I see the ducks. Where'd you go? Are you still on here, duck guy? You had about 100 ducks on there. You guys can see the comment now if you have to scroll back up a little bit, maybe. Tell you what, if I smell some barbecue as we're going through here, I'm gonna just pull in and ask them for directions. Tell them I'm looking for a place to eat. Maybe they'll offer me some dinner. I sure am hungry. Oh, here you go. Here's a Jeep coming out. Well, if there's anybody on here that's not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'm about 7 people away from hitting my 3,000 mark. So if you guys want to help me get over 3,000, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Either way, hit the like button, would you please? Don't cost anything to hit that like button. Leave a comment. Here's what I like to do whenever I go on somebody's video. The first thing I do is I hit the like button. I just want to hit the like button, help them out. Maybe it'll help their algorithm get another few people to come over to view the video or something. I like to leave a comment. I like to subscribe. Those things. It doesn't cost anything to like, comment, and subscribe. I know a lot of us just like to watch video and keep to ourselves, But either way, boy, look at that corn. That corn got tall. That corn's, I'm going to guess, 10 feet tall. Is that normal? Seems like it's taller than normal. I don't know. The beans look the same. Oh, I know. Dan, you helped me a lot. You helped me a lot whenever I was trying to get all my watch hours and everything. Sorry, guys, I had to grab a phone call. Didn't have any volume there for a minute. Unless you guys were listening in on the phone call, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyway, my cousin just called. I was on the phone there for a minute, talking about dinner and seeing if she wanted to go out to dinner. She cooked for us last night. No, night before last. I came in town, got in town Friday. All right, Dan. Got in town Friday and she had dinner ready. Then we went to Chicago yesterday. Went seeing another one of my cousins and she had dinner ready. So she was going to cook for us again today. But I told her we're going to be at the races, We're not going to be back to your place until 7:30 or 8. The races are about 100 miles away. So I didn't want her to cook. But then we got finished up at the races a little bit earlier than what I expected. So I talked to my buddy Michael and I says, what if we take her out to dinner with us, That way she don't have to cook and she can go out to a nice restaurant with us. But she don't want to go out. She's not feeling good today, so Michael and I will find us a restaurant on the way. Or somebody barbecuing on the side of the road. Maybe we'll see a house with a little family barbecue going. I'll just pull in there and ask them, guess who's coming to dinner? So, is today the big barbecue day, or is it Labor Day that people barbecue? I don't remember. I've been retired for so long, traveling every year out of town, so we're always going somewhere on Labor Day weekend, either down to Arizona or up into Utah. And the last couple of years, I've been in Illinois for Labor Day weekend. Is anybody barbecuing today? Or are you going to barbecue tomorrow? What's the big plan? Michael still want me? Let's check on him. Hang on.